Hey everyone, I'm Wolf of Cat and Wolf Cosplay, and I'm here today to teach you how to make your con lineup, or if you already know how to do that, just some pointers or recommendations that I have at least on how to make that shit. Good shit. The first thing you want to consider when making a lineup is how many days till the con do you have? How much time? Do you have all your cosplays made already? Like, do you have the money for these cosplays? So, if you don't already have all your cosplays ready, or if you're not working on anything else, bam, first step done. But if you do have stuff that you're working on, then you're gonna want to schedule your time. I hear the snickering of all those cosplayers, like, what is scheduling? Seriously guys, try to schedule and have certain checkpoints done by certain weeks, depending on how much time you have left till the con, because you don't want to be up the last day before the con trying to make your cosplay. Been there, done that. We've all been there. Like, Jesus. We've all been there. So, yeah. So, if you already have your cosplays completely done, let's be real, we don't have all our cosplays done. But if you have all your cosplays done for your next con, then the first step's done, and we're ready to start thinking about when we should actually do each cosplay. Alright, the next thing I consider when making my lineup is, what is the weather like? Cause, you know what, I don't want to be in a onesie outside in 90-degree weather. 90+ degree weather during the summer. Don't do it. I've been there. So, yeah, don't make those mistakes. I don't want to be in a Jon Snow cosplay. Jon Snow, when he's at the wall, I do not want to be in that cloak. Oh my god, just think about it. Don't do that during the summer, and don't wear something that's like, I don't know, Kill la Kill. Like, don't wear something that's like free Iwatobi Swim Club and have like an open shirt cosplay or a shirtless cosplay. You're just gonna be freezing cold in the winter. Like, Jesus. Know your weather and your environment. If you're just planning on being inside, fine. But still, like, you don't want to die. Next thing I consider when making a lineup is face paint. Face paint. Oh, okay. So, if you're at a con and you have to paint yourself blue for, say, Undyne from Undertale, you don't really, like, do you want to make that the first cosplay of your day, where you're gonna have to wash that all off and then just completely change your makeup? Be reasonable. Like, actually, the next thing I consider is, do I have a hotel room at this con? Because if I don't, it's gonna make things a little harder, and I probably don't want to make as many cosplay switch-ups. Because, you know, if you've been like me, it's hard to just carry around all your cosplay stuff during the con day, not lose it, not injure it, keep it straight and looking fine, and then go change in the con bathroom. Like, oh my god. If you've felt that struggle, just like, just comment below that you've felt that struggle, because it's the worst feeling in the world when you're just trying to put a contact in when you're at a con and you can't do it, and then someone's just staring at you, and just anyways. The next thing, just face paint and makeup. Face paint and makeup. If you have extreme makeup, like Undyne or a Homestuck character, that means you're painting your whole body. Well, at least your whole face. Which means, like, what I would want to do if I'm doing that and I'm switching up cosplays, I would put that at the end of the day. Why? Because I don't want to have to switch and wash all that off for another cosplay during that day, because that's just going to take up a bunch of time, and, like, who wants to waste their con time? You've paid for that stuff, and we all know that con ticket was really expensive. Yes. Okay. Now think about it. if you have cosplays, do you have any events you have to attend? Events being, do you have any panels where you've promised you'd be in certain characters? Do you know when those panels are? Do you know where those panels are and how long it's going to take you to get there, or how long you have to be in that panel? Do you have a photo shoot assigned? Do you have a meetup assigned? Like, think about it. Think about the stuff. Do your research. Just do the research at the con or on your local, like, cosplayer Facebook pages, stuff like that. It really helps out. It's how I make mine, honestly. Then other events like the rave and the ball that often happen at cons. My ball is on the first night of the con, and usually I don't go, but this year I have someone to go with. So I made a cosplay to go around them, and that is something I considered while making my lineup. I don't have to paint myself that day, so I don't have to worry about anything except just getting my dress on and getting my makeup on. The rave. Oh boy. Please dress safe. Just dress safely for the rave because you're going to be sweating, which means you probably don't want your best cosplay being worn at the rave. Why? Because you're in a crowded area with a bunch of people in the dark and you're all sweaty and gross and fist pumping, and it's fun. It's fun, okay? I know so go ahead and judge. I don't care. It's fun. The next thing would be to consider is, are you traveling? Are you traveling to this con? Because if you are, and you want to do 13 cosplays, do you have room in your suitcase to send all that stuff? And if you're doing bigger cosplays like I do, or some other serious cosplayers do you have money to ship that stuff to your hotel and get it there in time, hopefully, and not have anything lost or damaged? Travel. Think about the travel. Will you be able to fit all your stuff in the car? Will it all be safe and not damaged? Just Jesus. 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 Okay. I will give you an example of my upcoming lineup. So, in about 3 weeks, I am going to a con. My Friday lineup only consists of 2 cosplays because I am lazy. But my friend, she has 3 that day. So my first cosplay will be Kim Possible. It's pretty simple cosplay, just crop top, green pants, belt, wig, simple makeup. I love that makeup. It's very minimalistic. Do a little contouring, a little eyeshadow. Don't have to do much because Kim Possible is a girl that's down to earth and probably doesn't wear a lot of makeup. And then my second cosplay of that day is for the ball. I'm doing Rose Lalonde from Homestuck because I have a Kanaya, and we have a photo shoot before the ball, and then we're going to the ball. The next day is a big day. I have 3 cosplays and I'm excited for it. My first one will be Spyro Revived because I cosplayed Spyro about 3 years back, but it was damaged and now it is very much revived. The next one that I'm doing is, I'm not changing until the evening, so probably about 3 p.m., which will be my Jolteon. I just made a video not too far back. I'll just like insert a picture and a link, and now, anyways, go check that out if you're interested. That's just a video of how I made it and some pictures. I'm choosing to do this cosplay in the evening because the shoes light up and there's some other light up aspects to the costume that I want you to be able to see and look at it nice, and it's not as heavy as the Spyro one, and it'll be the evening, which means I won't, like, I'll be a little more tired, so that's why I don't want to wear Spyro second. My last cosplay of the evening that day will be Dave Strider from Homestuck because I have the rave. But before the rave, I am filming a Homestuck panel that my friend is in, and will be just being an alternate universe Dave filming. It'll be funny. I have a bunch of light up stuff to go with it. I've got glasses, I've got a hula hoop, I've got my shoes that I used for Jolteon. I won't have to change my shoes. That's great. I love it. It's wonderful. It's magic. That's that lineup. Basically Spyro, Jolteon, Dave. I made that really long, but it's that. You got it. Last day, I am only doing one cosplay. Why? Because it's Sunday. Sunday's the shortest day, and it's the day that you're the most tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to worry about costume changes. I just want to do one cosplay and just like lay on the floor in the hallway and make people laugh. Because that's basically what I do on the last day. But this year I'm in the cosplay chess. And will be cosplaying as Nishinoya Yu from Haikyuu, and I'm very, very excited about that. I cosplayed him last year at the same con, but I had a panel. Unfortunately, this year a lot of our other panelists from that panel were busy with either other panels or just were busy with life, and we just couldn't get the panel group together to do it again this year. But if you are interested in seeing last year's panel, I will put a little snippet and link right now. Alright, again, we're gonna go over the things I touched on in this video. Number one, how many days are you going to the con? Do you have face paint, and do you have multiple cosplays that day? Weather. Think about the weather. It'll be hot, cold, I don't know. I'm looking at my notes. Events, aka balls. Balls, raves, photo shoots, panels, stuff like that, meetups, that glorious stuff. Do you have all your cosplay done? Do you have any cosplay you still have to make for the said con? How long do you have till that con, and make a freaking schedule because you won't regret it, and try to make little checkpoints for yourself, like my goal is to have the wig styled by said date. My goal is to have the gloves done by said date. It helps. Trust me, I recommend downloading the cosplayer app. Not the cosplayer app, the Cosplanner app. I'm not plugging for them, but it works for me. I like checking things off and like having the percentages of how much that cosplay's done, and it's magical. I keep all my reference photos on it. I'll show you a little picture of the app picture. Here, yep. I have an iPhone, so I know it's at least available on iOS devices. Then the last points to make are you traveling? Do you have the space for it? And do you know if you have to ship it? Alright guys, thank you for tuning in for another video with me, Wolf of Cat and Wolf Cosplay. I hope to see you again here in this fine establishment. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks guys for tuning in to another video that I've got up on this channel. I hope I gave you some good pointers or things to just remember and consider while cosplaying or trying to make your cosplay lineup is what it's called when you're trying to make your cosplay lineup. So yeah, thanks again. Hope I helped. I love you all. Mwah.